This is pretty much it. This is our dining table. We sit on the floor for dinner when we have dinner. It's just our living room here. This is the kitchen.
For the first time in her life, Cal's living in her own place. The youngest of 3 children, she moved out of the family home when her mother recently remarried.
That's our lovely view outside. We're right next door to
a wall.
A wall, which is the base of a gigantic aerial. Just started to pay off my new bed. It's one of the million things that I'm currently paying off. Computer, I just finished paying off last year. I had to have that. I did first year at uni without a computer, and it was just really annoying having to queue up at the uni to use the computers there, so I invested in a computer and a printer.
Why aren't you having more fun at uni?
Because I can't. The days when I'm at uni, I've got, straight lectures, and then I'm, go straight from uni to my job. Like, I'll finish uni at 2 and I start work at 4, an hour away from there. And there's, occasionally I go to the parties at uni, but not very often, because I work Thursday, Friday nights. That just leaves, I work all day Saturday and I'm tired on Saturday, and there's got to be some time for, essays and that sort of thing. And so I just don't get enough time to get into the fun side of uni, and I wish I did. Probably will next year.
Back at uni, the battle for political supremacy on campus is hotting up.
Very important that you vote in these elections. The whole world revolves around the SRC. And if you don't vote, then everybody's going to die.
I'm running on a ticket called Reform, and you've probably seen lots of our stuff around campus. What we're trying to do is to change the SRC to actually make it do things for students.
The third presidential candidate is Georgina. Though she's backed by the Liberal Club on campus, she doesn't want to be linked with the unpopular Liberal government, so she's called her party Reform.
So if you want an SRC that is actually going to do more than just go down and throw rocks at some BHP office, you should vote for a change, you should vote for Reform, you should vote for me, that would be. So please support a change to make the SRC actually work for all of you guys. Thank you.
Now just taking here this time as well. We've just heard from Georgina. Quite interesting the things she's talking about. Custom funding is actually brought about by the party. She represents the Liberal Party. But I'm not here to talk about that tonight. It's the finish launch. So 5:30 in the home building.
That is one of the most pathetic things I've ever seen done in student politics.
No. I think you are the most pathetic thing I've ever seen in student politics.
It's not too bad. I guess we just become a convenient scapegoat for everybody. They think we're easy to attack on things, and so they all pick us to attack. But it's stupid because they're all willing to do preference deals with us and all this kind of crap, so they're happy to take our votes.
No matter what you hear from the Liberal students, no matter how good their pamphlets make you feel, just remember that it's the wrong message to send Liberal students into the SRC. It's saying to Amanda Vanstone, yeah, a $20,000 threshold for HECS repayments, yeah, we sort of like that. We could be bashed around a bit and we'll accept it. So that is the reason why you should vote, not for Liberal students, not for the current administration, but for Labor students on the SRC.
Well, what a crock, Charles. I mean, Liberal students have been committed to protest and committed to rallies since before the Liberal Party was formed.
It's become clear that nobody will win this election outright. The key lies in the preference votes. And guess who holds that key? The party everyone loves to hate, the Liberals.
And every single Reform had a vote, and separate presidential flag. They both have the how to vote on the back. It's handed out on the day and from now on. It says vote 1 Georgina, 2 Sholto.
Charles's only hope of getting Sholto elected is to do a deal for Georgina's preferences. And like it or not, it's Tony, Liberal president, he must deal with.
You've got to understand the situation that I'm in terms of, there
is absolute pressure, like universal pressure from my caucus for Sholto not to preference Georgina. Like, because it would be a national disgrace if, you know, in the year that the Libs got into power nationally, Labor left, so-called, you know, and that demon Charles Firth or whatever delivered the SRC presidency to the Libs.
Even if I think George comes second, I don't think there'll be enough of Sholto's votes flowing across. With or without, you know, the tribes coming out. We want it because it just gives us a chance and something to work for, and at the end of the day, there is a slight chance. I mean, that's what you're saying, there's a chance.
The other thing is, if we do sign off, can we not say that we've signed off, like, publicly? Just because, like, they will shit us, and at the moment, we can just say, no, the Libs are just, like, giving us the preferences and everything.
So we've got to sign off to deal with Tony tonight, or we should. We don't have to.
For his twos to go to Sholto. So Tony plus Georgina just have to outpoll Emma between them, and then
easily they will.
And if they do that, as long as Sholto's within reach of Katrina, when he beats Georgina, then it's okay.
Yeah, if he beats Georgina. That's the contest. That's right. The contest is between you and Georgina.
Why don't you think you're going to get in, George?
I was thinking about this last night. I think our message, our campaign, is targeted at a group of people all across campus who usually don't vote. And so the battle for us is to get the reform message out there to them to vote. And I don't think we've done that well enough. And I don't think we've done it substantially enough to be able to overcome the juggernaut that is the C campaign. They just seem to be able to get a lot of people out doing stuff because a lot of their people are highly ideological and are willing to spend a shitload of time doing stuff.
What time did you start this morning, Katrina?
I got to uni at 8. So...
How's it going?
Good.
Do you feel good about the campaign?
Pretty good. I mean, it's okay today. There's a few things around. Like, it's just, I was meant to go to Cumberland this morning and didn't go, so that was a problem. But, generally, I don't know. I mean, I think we'll do well on primaries. I just still yet to see what Sholto and Georgina are doing about preferences. Oh, I know Georgina's will go to Sholto. I'm just not sure what Sholto's are doing. I think his will probably make the difference in terms of, like, what the eventual result will be, because I think we'll win on primaries.
Georgina, where do you see yourself in 10 years' time?
I really don't know, and that scares the shit out of me.